Hello Cancer, welcome back, welcome if you're new. So I have done a new beginning on my channel. As you can see, I deleted all my old videos, but I'm back, I'm here, I'm present. We're going to jump straight into your reading today. So let's see, Cancer, what's going on for Cancer? We have release. We have gratitude. And let's get one more for you here, Cancer. We have creation. We have the void on the bottom of the deck. Just going to quickly show you. So I do feel like for you here, Cancer, there is a... Excuse me, I do have a cough, so you'll have to bear with me. I do feel like with the release coming out, there is something that you need to release in order for you to move forward with your life right now. I do feel like you maybe have been holding on to something a little bit too tightly here. It's time to release it. It's not serving you anymore. I'm feeling, and this might be through gratitude. Now, it's not to be grateful for, things that have bad that have happened, but being grateful from the lesson that you've learned from it, maybe. Learning something new about yourself, maybe for some reason I'm feeling like it's more for you to stay present in your reality in order to release. Because when we're present, we're able to move forward a lot quicker, and it allows healing to come in as well. So I do feel like with the gratitude card coming out as well, it's like being grateful for the things that we have in our life right now, and building on that, And with the creation card coming out, it's time for you to maybe get creative, look at some things that maybe you've put on the back burner for a little bit, work on them creative projects in order for you it's to help you release, I'm feeling. So let's see, Cancer, let's see what comes out in the tarot. Let's see what comes out in your past position. So this might be why you're in that little bit of a void, because, it can feel uncomfortable. So we do have the Ten of Swords in your past position. You might be feeling like a little bit like, oh, well, what do I do now? You may even feel stuck. You're not stuck. Nobody's stuck. Let's see what's in your present position here, Cancer. We have the Ace of Wands. Right, okay. So I'm going to move my pendulum out the way. Let's see why the creation card is here. And we have the Two of Swords. Just going to move these up a tiny tad. So let's clarify that Ten of Swords for you here, Cancer. Yeah, this was a burden. It's finished, and I feel like the fog is now lifting, and this is the release that you need to have. You need to release yourself from the burden. It's a heavy burden to carry, I'm feeling as well. You've been carrying it too long. It's time to release it. So let's see why that Ace of Wands is here for you, Cancer. We have the King of Pentacles. And let's see why that Two of Swords is here. We have the Temperance. Bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Wands. So you are moving towards victory. I just feel like it's going to take some time for you to really work through the energies that are popping up for you right now. And with the Ace of Wands and the King of Pentacles, it's time to take action in your own life right now. I feel like this is you building on an empire here, building on your pentacles, maybe a business here that you've sort of been put to the side. I feel like it's time to work on that, to get creative, maybe new hobbies here. It's time to build on your own stability, and take action towards that. That's what's really going to help you temper out them emotions. This is the card of Sagittarius as well. We have the card of Taurus here as well with that King of Pentacles. But I feel like, with the Temperance as well, it's like tempering out them emotions, because like you sort of like not seeing the bigger picture and things right now. She's got a blindfold on. She's got her arms crossed with the swords. So I feel like you're sort of defending yourself. And this is where I feel like it's going to get you out of feeling, you know, stuck where you are when you start getting creative. So let's clarify that Ten of Swords. Let's further clarify it. That Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands. We have communities. So this could have been a friendship here, family members. This could have even been a relationship, whatever that is to you. You know, it's done with, and I feel like, you know, you're carrying a heavy burden by possibly feeling guilty here. You don't have to feel guilty. Absolutely not. You need to release this because it's not serving you anymore. Let's clarify that Ace of Wands and the King of Pentacles. This could have been possibly an affair for some of you within a relationship. We have the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. So it's like you're gaining the wisdom, you know what to do. It's now time to take action on it. I feel like Spirit has come into you, like come in and give you some wisdom. You know, it's like you've got the wisdom, you now just have to put it into action. And through gratitude as well, by staying present. I'll give you a little bit of an example because I do it quite often with my own journaling. But if you take out the bits that, you know, in your day that have been good for you, so pick out one good thing that's happened in your day, whether it's just getting up today. I've got up today. That was good. That's good enough for me. I made my bed today. You know, picking out them things, the good things that have happened in your day. It doesn't mean like you have to go and pick out, I've spent time with my kids or blah, 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 blah. You know, it's like, I've spent time with my family. It's the small things and having gratitude for the things that you do already have in your life. And when you build on the things that you already have in your life, you'll receive more. You'll end up receiving more from the universe. Because when you're in that attitude of gratitude, it helps you release as well and heal through them moments. So let's further clarify that 2 of Swords and the Temperance. We have the 4th chakra, Raphael. Archangel Raphael. So, and we have strategy at the bottom of the deck as well. I'll quickly show you that. So I do feel like this is opening your heart space when you get into this. You know, you're gonna be able to open your heart more. It's gonna, you know, it's gonna open you up more to love. They say with every ending, it's like it opens you up that little bit more to love, you know. And I feel like for some of you, it's like you feel like you may never even come out of this, but you will. And I feel like you just need to put yourself first, you know, put in the actions that you need to put in now and do something for yourself. Doing something for yourself, there's nothing selfish about that. So let's see, Cancer. What else do we need to know for Cancer right now? We have I can't even say it, Anima Mundi. So I read these intuitively. So if you'd like to Google that, you're more than welcome to. This is seeing the bigger picture in things. I'm feeling, you know, that, you know, as much as this might have hurt you right now, it's like I feel like you just need to see the potential in yourself more than anything. That you can set this down. You don't have to keep carrying it with you. And this is part of life as well in general. You're going to have people that fall out with you. Not everybody's going to like you, and that's okay. But you don't need to hold on to it. We have Eros here as well. You can also Google that one. I don't know what that means. As I said, I read these intuitively. So I do feel like with this one, there's something about your communication. I do feel like for some of you, there's something about speaking. What is it about speaking? Give me more, give me more. I feel like you have a way of speaking as well. We also have the seed there, so we'll take it. There's something about the way that you speak. And I feel like this is a way of speaking, the way that you maybe speak to yourself. I feel like you need to recognise that, the way that you speak to yourself as well has a great deal on things that happen in your life. So maybe it's having a look at the way that you speak to yourself. Are you having that negative? Is that negative talk taking over? Because it can be quite a self-destructive energy. Trust me, we've all been through it. I would recommend maybe this is it's your choice, but recommendation from me is positive affirmations for self-concept. So we do have here the seed. So I do feel like when you start this process of like self-love, self-care, you've already planted the seeds that you've needed to. It's time to plant new ones. And I feel like this is maybe something to do with like your creative endeavors, finding those things that do bring you joy. Maybe it is hobbies or your job or business. It's like you need to plant some seeds for yourself now instead of giving it to everybody else. It's time to plant them seeds for you. You'll start to feel better, and it's not selfish to take that time, So let's get some advice for Cancer here, please. Advice for Cancer. We have here Grasshopper Spirit, take a leap of faith. And I feel like that's stepping away from people, things that don't serve you, and a leap into your new beginnings. Once you do that for yourself, you're going to feel so much better. I feel like fear does hold you back a little bit. Like, what if this happens? What if that happens? That's a fear that's holding you back. I've got to question it. So nothing is wasted. Absolutely nothing is. It's finding the lesson that's within this and, concentrating on what you do already have in your life. When you concentrate on what you do have in your life right now, you'll realise, like, it was just silly what you were holding on to, really. Because it's not to say that you're silly or anything. You're valid the way that you think. You are valid in how you feel. I just feel like you need to see the bigger picture in things. Like, nothing is wasted. We always learn something new from these situations, which isn't a bad thing. So let's get another one for you here, Cancer. Then we're going to ask the pendulum a question. Let's see, one more advice for Cancer, please. We have here time for a deep dive. And I feel like that's having a look at maybe yourself, your own actions and things, and taking a deep dive in what actually brings you joy rather than what brings them joy. I feel like you for some of you, I feel like you do give a lot to other people, and it's time now to give to yourself and do that selfishly. And it's like, it's not selfish to look after yourself for once. So we're going to ask the pendulum a question. So if you would like to clear your mind, you can pause the video if you like. If you need a bit longer to ask that question to yourself, ask that question in your mind, and we'll ask the pendulum, and it'll give you a yes, no, or maybe answer to your question. So this is collective. You do not have to take this if you don't want to. Just take what resonates. So what is the answer to the question on Cancer's mind? Yes, no, or maybe? That is a no. So thank you very much. So thank you so much for joining me, Cancer. I hope you have the most beautiful day, and I'll be back soon. Bye-bye.